What's good, YouTube family? Out of control, Biggie. Just got the beef fat from my brother, man. As y'all can see, man, it's not much, but it'll be enough probably to last for about 2 to 3 days. I know y'all probably used to seeing out of control hate me, my twin, but today it's just me, man. So hey, out of control Biggie about to chop up some beef fat, man. Shout out to my plug. He know who he is, man, and he come through, man. So and this is fresh beef fat, man, because he works for a barbecue spot, man, where he be getting the meat and he give us the leftovers fat, man. So man, just I take the fat, man, chop it up in nice little chunks. I don't feed this to my dogs every day. This is only when I want to put some weight on them, maybe after we just got done breeding and they done lost some weight, or also, if we got a show coming up, which this is the reason why I'm giving him some of this. We do have a show coming up within the next week and a half. Kind of late. I probably should have been giving this to him probably about 2-3 weeks ago. But man, honestly, man, our dogs don't get too small. They do lose a little bit of weight. He did just breed about a month ago, but he has been gaining it back. So this is just going to help put some of that weight on quicker. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm chopping it up, man. This is nice beef fat, man. This is actually some pretty good beef fat right here. You got some nice pieces on it, man. So and I'll give them a few pieces every day. Probably about right here what I just cut up. That's probably enough for one serving. I'm not going to give them a lot, like I said, because I don't really feed them too much of this, but it does help pack on that weight, man. I've been doing this for years, and hey, it ain't really no secret, man. Hey, if you want to put some weight on your dogs, and I ain't talking about it's going to put 100 pounds, 30 pounds. No, it's just going to get them to their full potential. I know a lot of people think, oh, if I feed my dog this, I feed my dog that, it's going to make them big. That's not true. What's going to make your dog big is genetics. I tell people that all the time. I get people in my inbox, hey man, how can I make my dog big? Hey, genetics. I know some people be like, oh dang, that's it. Like, they probably don't like my answer, but I mean, I just be keeping it real, man. If you want your dog nice and thick, it gotta have the genetics, man. Somewhere, the parents had it been big, the grandparents had it been big. Somewhere down the line in that pedigree, one of those parents had to be a massive bull. So, and so I know a lot of people ask me every day, man, how I get my dogs big like y'all, man? Genetics, man. We don't feed them nothing special. Matter of fact, right now I'm feeding all my dogs Purina puppy chow. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, why you feeding your dog puppy chow? Hey, it works. It might what might not work for you might work for the next person. And that's what I tell people all the time. I done been in the game long enough. I done bought several dog foods. Man, I done bought, man, back in the day when Yukonubu was like the best dog food, $100 a bag. The Ryzen, all those expensive dog foods. And man, honestly, just my opinion, they never done nothing for me. The best foods always been the cheaper for dog foods for some reason, like Value Pack. Even Victor, when it first came out was good. Once they start going up on the price and then they start changing ingredients, trash. Which I'm glad I got away from that before everybody dogs start having diarrhea and getting sick. But yeah, the best dog food's always been the cheaper ones, man. So I tell people that all the time. Like, if you're looking for a good dog food, you got to really just judge it by, it's almost like an experiment thing, man. I don't experiment with so many different dog foods, man, but the best ones, and this is the honest to God truth, has been the cheaper bags. Like I said, I done used every brand, Diamond. I use expensive Purina. The bag of Purina, I think that's like almost $90 now, which I'm not going to lie. I will give that dog food a 10 out of 10. If I had one dog, I probably will still be feeding my dog Purina. But because I have multiple dogs, I have more than 5, I'm not feeding that. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I like to save. I'm a penny pincher. So you know, if I was out here feeding, I go through probably a 40-pound bag of dog food. I go through one of those in probably about 2 days, maybe three if I can stretch it. But so yeah, so imagine if I was paying $90 for one 40-pound bag every 2 to 3 days, man. Yeah, that'd be crazy. So yeah, that's why, man, you find a good cheap dog food and you stick with it. And man, honestly, man, what I'm feeding my dogs ain't no different than the expensive stuff. Don't get me wrong, the expensive stuff probably do get the better ingredients and nutrition for them, but man, dogs, as long as they getting fed every day, you give them fresh water every day, you give them some type of vitamin, which my dogs get vitamins every day. Right now I got my females, all of my females are on prenatals because they're all pregnant, but you know, before then they still was getting a nice healthy vitamin. But yeah, as long as you do that and then you deworm your dogs like you're supposed to and give them their shots, man, I promise you'll have a nice healthy dog. And that's one thing I could say, man. OCB always and will always continue to have healthy dogs. Nobody will never look at my dogs and be like, oh man, your dog is skinny or your dog looks underweight. A lot of times, you know, we don't like to overfeed. I like to have them right at that perfect weight, you know. So, but they will never be underweight and they will never be super overweight. You know, I like to have them in between. You know, so yeah, that's what I'm doing though. I'm cutting up the beef fat, man. So I got the pack in, small pack. Normally it's trash bag full of this, but you know, we'll get the re-up here in the next few days, man. But this is what I'm cutting up, man, and this stuff, sometimes it smells good. But yeah, I mean, you know, I be ready to throw it on the grill or something. This one actually got a lot of meat on it too, a lot of meat and fat. But yeah, this is what I'll be giving my my boy 2 times for the next few weeks, man. So, and I might even do an update just to show y'all, you know, how he looks and everything like that, so y'all can see what he look like, man. But yeah, we're gonna get him nice and thick for the show, man. And, you know, I'll throw some extra stuff in it, not much, because I don't believe in giving my dogs all that extra stuff, but the stuff they need, like coconut oil, you know, some egg, like I said, their daily vitamins and stuff like that. So there you got it, man. I'm OCB Biggie, Big Nate, whatever you want to call me, man. And this is just a little clip of me cutting up the beef fat and just showing y'all how we serve it. But man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. And I'm out, baby. What up, y'all? It's OCB Biggie again. So I just got done chopping up that meat that I was showing y'all. I just did a cup full. Like I said, I don't give them a lot. So we got a cup full, man. Hey, follow me to the back. We about to go feed that boy 2 times, man. He got the beef, and he's licking it up. He ain't had it in a while, so he probably like, man, what is this, Dad? He about to tear into it. We're gonna let him grub on that, man. As you can see, I got his bowl raised for his structure. Boy got good structure too, man. Yeah, we'll come back in about 2 minutes, so I'll be gone. All right, yo. So I just went inside for a quick second, came back. Man, my boy that ate it all. He done ate it all, not a drop spill. He still got a little bit of kibble in there. That's fine, but his food is gone, man.